Past an overgrown gate and up a long driveway sits an abandoned mansion with a mystery unlike anything I've ever come across before. From the outside, it is barely visible and unassuming, but inside it feels like something else entirely. Every room is frozen in time. Closets remain packed with clothes, expensive furniture where it belongs, and personal family photos and belongings still in their place. Even outside, a BMW sits quietly in the driveway, and a rare supercharged Jaguar inside the garage, its keys still left behind. Since when it was built, this was the home of a man who made his fortune in his oil company, and he lived inside with his daughter after his wife left him in a divorce. But either way, life inside continued on as normal. Birthdays were still celebrated, holidays spent gathered around the table, and the small everyday moments that make a house feel like a home were lived out inside. But then, something strange happened. It was like they simply disappeared. No moving trucks, no foreclosure ever happening on record, and no sale was ever listed. It was as if the man and his daughter vanished without a trace, leaving behind not just their possessions, but their entire lives. After spending hours digging for answers, what I came across was unsettling. There was nothing. No updates on the man, no mention of his daughter. Ultimately, there was no explanation on where they went and why they left everything behind. It was as if their entire existence had been erased. So come with me as we step inside this mansion and try to uncover what happened here before it's too late. Alright, check this out, folks. We just got to the mansion. Right there is the main gate. And as we turn around, we can see it here in the background. That is incredible. And this was the driveway once upon a time. And you could see how long this place has been abandoned just by this. I imagine, I doubt this was paved or, asphalt. It was probably some, stone driveway, but it's definitely overgrown. And look at that. There is a BMW left behind outside. Over here, we can get a better view of what the driveway was like. It's less overgrown, but here we have it. Definitely a real desirable car. And it's been here for a long time, that's for sure. And look at the wheels there. It's locked, but that moss definitely took a while. Decently clean, not bad. Is this the badge someone took off? It is. And that would have been right there. So this is a 323i. Again, someone took the badge off that as well, but yeah, beautiful car without a doubt. Let's keep going. Oh, this is real overgrown, folks. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, but this is huge. It probably has everything left too. Folks, it is so overgrown here, and it's raining, so everything's wet. But I mean, the good thing, look at this. Blackberries literally all over, but we can just stop for a snack. Really good too. But yeah, they're everywhere though. Alright folks, well, we did actually make it inside. There was a window open after a lot of brush, but here we have the front door. It's pretty strange. It's just very, very wide, and there's no natural lighting, no windows, no nothing like that. This gold detail is pretty neat though, and it looks like they had 2 sets of locks at least for this door. And to the left, we have this little closet area. You can hang up your shoes, your shirts. Seems like they did just that. And on the other side, pretty much symmetrical, we have this little bathroom here. Yeah, it's a really good sign. I mean, look at all this. Paintings still hang on the walls. And that black mold that's kind of growing here. Terrible. This is actually a drone shot of the mansion we are in right now. That is it. Look how overgrown this looks. It's so different from what it's like now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, really rich neighborhood around here. But this, folks, is what you see when you first walk into the house. It's a very, very beautiful view. There's a lot of natural lighting coming in. And directly to the right, we have kind of like a spiral staircase going upstairs to the second floor. So we'll check that out later. And there are actually a few different paths we can go to. We can go to the right or we can go to the left. There's actually a big section over there. So we're gonna start off on the right side and then we'll move on. I'm excited to find the garage as well because, I mean, there must be a car in there. There has to be. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. This main living room right here. And everything is left behind. Definitely book fanatics love to read. It's still kind of set up here, like standing up here. And there's even a crown molding going along the ceilings. This is completely frozen in time, and it's crazy to see like the mold behind it. And this looks like the people that lived here. See, I hate baths. You will. I'm not sure what that says exactly. Yeah, it seems like some of her like art projects were hanging up here. Probably the school she went to as well. So it looked like a loving family for sure. Real fireplace too. And look at this statue they had. It's a shame someone like broke the head off, but that's awesome. And this is really cool too, wood storage. Wow, you can pile it up in there and then you can just close it up. Fairly basic sconces on the walls and a lot more bookshelves all over too. Board games, classics. Now here you can kind of see how overgrown this place actually is. I mean, every single window is just completely covered in vines and vegetation. You could barely look outside anymore. I mean, of course you can close that up with the blinds, so I assume, it wasn't this overgrown when it was active. Now what do we got over here? It looks like some candies here. Rose and lemon. Ooh, those look pretty good. Yeah, just basic glass table, I suppose, and play some games, Really cool furniture here and vibe to it. Like this room a lot. And from this room, we can go back to the foyer or into this kitchen and dining room area. So it's cool that there's, two areas you can go to. And I think this also served as the main dining room. So it was like a big breakfast nook / dining room as well. I could assume them having, meals here, right, with that beautiful natural lighting. You walk outside. I assume the garden would have been really, really well maintained. There's even stairs down to a big area over there. Play soccer or whatnot. Yeah, overhead lighting, crowd molding as well. Pretty modern look to it. Love to play golf. I'm sure there's some type of golf course somewhere nearby. You can see that the floor is starting to buckle a lot because of the moisture and everything getting in. But this is a very, very big kitchen and really cool color scheme here too. That kind of landline phone, some glasses, magazines. Let's see if we can find a year here. So this is December 2014. So that seems to be, around the date that it was abandoned. And looking outside there, I mean, there's just table and chairs set up, just completely overgrown now. Probably really expensive, high end for the time. What do you think of these tiles here? Whoa, all the mugs are still left behind. And these are real unique too. Looks like some more kind of notes and drawings the kids made. Look at that Red Sox 2013 batting helmet. And that is pretty much $1,194. Bunch of old rotting food. And of course, the view outside. Now, where is the fridge? Because I do want to try to open that, see if there's any food left behind. But I'm not sure where that is. Oh, that would be over here. Right in the pantry. Yep. Now, this pantry is pretty gross. This seems to be, one of the front doors. You could just walk in here and, wipe your feet off here. It looks a lot more dirty, for sure. And oh my gosh. Wow. This is terrible. Jeez. That's so bad. It looks like the animals have gone in here. All the postcards and kind of magnets. All right, but let's open it up. I think we have to. It's tradition. Here we go. Yeah, not too bad. Could be worse. We've seen a lot worse. And a lot of cobwebs too. Okay, so this smells terrible still, but we're gonna just kind of rush it here. Yeah, this is just, the dryer washing machine. What is this? There's a door here. Oh, the garage. Folks, there could be a car inside here. All right, let's go check it out. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's a car left behind. Whoa, what is that? Now, folks, there was quite a squeeze going through that, but this is a Jaguar. Looks someone like broke in here. But that is beautiful. Wow, such a classic British car. It was convertible as well, or you could, take the top down. Garage door kind of half open here. Yep, there we go, Jaguar. This is awesome. Wow, such a sporty car. Whoa. And look at this, 2012. Last time this car was on the road. Now let's see the inside here. So this is a XK8 specifically. And we got the owner's manual. Wow, back seat too, but very, very cramped to sit back there. And other than that, a lot of copper piping here. Some security and boilers and whatnot. But definitely, this is really cool. What made them leave, cars behind? The BMW outside, this and here. All right, continuing on past the kitchen a little bit, we have this other living room. Oh, and this is actually the door that leads outside to that patio area we saw before. Look at that. table and chairs and all that. But this was definitely the main entertainment center, I think. Like, look at all these movies and books and whatnot. DVDs. Probably some game they were playing. These sconces are pretty modern as well. A cool look to them. We found some coins here.
8.
They have this
10,
blue tint to them.
12.
They were over there. You can kind of see the markings
14,
of it. But
16, 18, 20.
so there are the coins he set up. And look at this. These are actually pictures of the man who used to live here. And this is the kitchen we were just in. Wow, that looks really clean. So much natural lighting coming in as well. So that looked like his grandma maybe his wife even. Wow. Now look at how clean that looks. And now it's just the exact opposite. So sad. What could have happened to him? There's a lot more over here too. Yeah, there is. Now, here we go. We have yet another wing. This house just continues going on. Yeah, even more rooms over there. Crazy. Now this little bathroom here, filled with these old wine bottles. Probably like 1,000 here in these trash bags. Cool pattern going along the tiles. And most of this house too is just simple hardwood flooring. It just goes out throughout the whole entire first floor here. Almost. Except rooms like these where, you know, it kind of switches up a little bit. Or maybe they took the flooring out. That could have been the case. But yeah, not sure what was going on here. It's a lot of boxes. Maybe they were, you know, trying to move out or something. And they didn't get to that. Or just like a storage room. Yeah, pretty boring. Nothing really there. Side entrance. And a lot more clutter. I wonder if any of these brands, or these bags are, you know, designer stuff. Not too familiar with that. And look at this. This is actually a really, really cool room. I mean, imagine this, you know, before the overgrowth. Looks like the lights, maybe chandeliers were taken out. This could have been, you know, the main dining room even. And there's a whole lot of stuff here. Maybe the man could have been in the war once upon a time. Or the army. Oh yeah, look at this. The oil fields. Because he was in fact a, you know, oil tycoon, so I guess it kind of makes sense. It's him again, when he was a little younger. Look at this. British Airways is delighted to confirm that you, the name, and the partner of your choice are invited to fly the British Airways London Eye. And look at the detail here. There's even like half pillars on the wall. And of course the crown molding too. Looks like this glass window is broken, maybe by, you know, the vegetation. But it looks like a walkway over there. I love these chairs too. And they were definitely very patriotic. Look at all these UK things here. Now this is the last room, I think, of the first floor. Seems to be his like desk, study area. Definitely. And I remember there was a picture we saw before, and the man was you know, laying down here. This exact chair. Definitely his work desk. Would have had a lot of lighting from here. And this is a really secluded property too, really in the middle of nowhere, so you don't really have to worry about privacy. A whole lot of pictures and books. Even more of the daughter. Another table. A whole lot of newspapers. The most recent day we have is 2014. And then the car registration was 2012. And all right, folks, with that, it is time to move on. Go up the stairs here. Love the wood and blue kind of carpet pattern. Oh, now this newspaper is 2016. So that's even more recent. Or dead plants on the windowsill. And the vegetation is growing this high even. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. So on the right over here, we have the master bedroom and bathroom. So we're gonna keep that until later. Let's go over here first. Folks, this smells awful. I think some other explorer defecated in here, but we're not gonna go in there. But we have a long hallway. It's kind of rushing this room. Still smells here. This is terrible. But looks like a girl's room. Attic entrance too. Not too much left behind. Now we have this bedroom, and then a bunch more over there. Let's start with this one. Wow. Now this one's really cool. Fairly big too. On this chest here, and yeah, that makes sense. Jaguar, the difference is here. Oh, and that car was supercharged. No way. Whoa. A lot of movies. The man's shoes are still right by the bed. Even his suit, it looks like someone tried to pull a prank here. Kind of make it look like there's a body sleeping. 2 cabinets, night lights, whatnot. And that's where we were before. It's kind of like the offices and side entranceways. But yeah, I mean, from here you can kind of see how big this house actually is, how far it goes out. These walkways are super short. It's like right at my height. My head's like brushing past it. A lot of clothes and soccer balls. The skylight too, which is cool. Another bedroom. And oh my gosh, the mold is terrible in here. Holy cow. Look at this, trees have kind of broke through the ceiling and made their way in here. That's probably why the decay is so bad. And they even broke this window here when that tree fell. Yeah, there we have a bathroom. I don't think the floor is too stable because there's water dropping there. And then the closet. Now we have the bedroom. And then this bathroom. This one's fairly cool. Love the flooring here. A lot of soccer balls too. Cool toilet seat, look at that. It's really neat. And a fairly big shower. Now this seems to be the kids' room. And whoever lived here loved to play sports. Soccer balls everywhere. And a whole lot of clothes left behind. They're all hanging up still. This is so sad. All of their things are left behind. I wonder why they had to leave everything. And now back at the main staircase, we do have what we've all been waiting for, me at least, The master bedroom and bathroom. I can't wait to see what this looks like. Whoa. This is real big. The ceiling kind of slants up to the overhead lighting. Huge bed. Look at this. This is jewelry. Oh yeah, ring or whatever was here was taken out. Probably some expensive suits, designer clothes. Whole lot of papers, bank documents, it seems like. And here we can actually get a good view of the outside. I mean, looking out, it's just pretty much farmland. This is actually a really nice area to live. But look at how overgrown the house is. That's crazy. Even more family photos in the closet with a lot of clothes left. Yeah, there are a lot actually. Really nice shirts. And now here we have the bathroom. Also fairly big. Really cool tile flooring as well. Seems like there were a lot of picture frames and whatnot. Seems like they were unused, but people kind of threw them down there. Imagine taking a bath here though. I mean, with the view we just saw, imagine this vegetation gone. And you just take a bath with that. That would be really cool. Now, double vanity. Heritage sinks. That's pretty high end. This closet with everything left behind. Kind of thrown on the ground here. Like how the bathtub still has the shampoos and soaps and whatnot. And even the towel hanging up, that's how you know it's like frozen in time. That's very cool. And from the bathroom, of course, you can go in the bedroom or you can just go back to the staircase. But in the end, the question still lingers. What happened to them? A father and daughter vanished, leaving behind their cars, their clothes, and the memories of a life once lived here. No records, no explanations, only silence. And maybe that's the most haunting part. Not just what remains inside, but the mystery of why they never came back.